Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And I know, I said yesterday in my vlog I was going to plan on doing a live stream and blah 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 and all that, but at this point, maybe like right now it's 5:30 p.m. and maybe later I might do one, but at this point I'm just not, I have no plans of doing one. I'm not gonna do one, and basically just because of basically people have been telling me over the period of time, like obviously not every day, not every week, but just occasionally, like I might make a video, then maybe like every couple of months or maybe every month someone might say like, oh, your channel's dying, or oh, like something like, oh, your channel is not getting a lot of views, or oh, why is your channel like this, why do you have this many subs and this many views, oh, blah 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 blah, and all these different things that people keep saying. And basically, like, not saying like, oh, you can't ask the question, or like people saying like, oh, your channel's dying, oh, you can do this to improve it, you can do this to help out. It's just personally, like, people saying this is kind of like not really like completely stressing me out, but it kind of makes me a little bit stressed that everybody keeps saying, oh, your channel's dying, your channel's, oh, blah blah blah. Like, to be honest, my channel was never really that big anyways, so it never really went up too high and went down, so it never really went anywhere to start with, so there was no really place too much to die from. So I don't know, and people keep saying like, oh, do this and do this, oh, you could do this to make your content better, you could do this, and it's kind of like, I realize what I can do, and I realize, how I can make it better. There are some ways I don't think about that, oh yeah, I could do this, but there are certain things, like, for instance, people have suggested me, like I've been suggested many times, like, oh, what you could do to grow your channel is you could make more social media accounts, you could be more active on other social medias, try and like share your brand and all that and whatever. And some of these sites, like, the way you say to do this, like how people are saying it, is like, I realize I can do that, but a lot of these sites, to do it, you actually have to create, like, for instance, like certain, like, DeviantArt or Tumblr, different stuff, like, you have to kind of, like, create stuff, upload stuff, and, I spend a lot of time doing YouTube every day, too, and I don't want to spend my whole day, like, okay, well, here's a YouTube video, okay, now advertise on this social media. Now, not like necessarily advertise, but post on this social media, spend a lot of time making this, okay, now go onto this social media, make this thing over here, upload that, and then, like, go across to all my 10 social media accounts that everyone says I need to have, in order to go anywhere, and just, like, advertise hardcore on there, not, like, necessarily go, like, oh, subscribe to my channel like that, but, like, upload pictures or whatever the site requires of you on that site, like what's the common thing of the site. And basically, I'm not big on social media. Like, the only social medias I'm really that big on, I'm really that into, are Twitter, and I guess like YouTube is, I don't consider YouTube a social media, but if you do, I guess YouTube. But like, the places I'm really into, like, putting myself out there are like mostly YouTube, like 90% YouTube, then the rest is Twitter. I'm not really into different sites and different things where I can contact other people. I realize I can grow my channel through them, but I don't really feel like, super into these different websites, and I don't want to, like, spend my whole day just basically advertising for this channel. And I realize I could do, like, not like legit, like I said, advertising when I say subscribe to my channel, but like upload pictures and all that, like subtle advertising to try and get people to go like, oh, what's this account here on Tumblr? Oh, I'll follow this guy. Oh, he has a YouTube channel. Let me see what this is, and then subscribe. Like, I don't want to sit, not like I'm saying, oh, I don't want to work to make this, to grow this channel. It's just, I'm not interested in spending 100% of my day just working on YouTube and trying to grow that, because I have other things I like to do. I like to play video games in my free time, I like to talk to my friends, I like to do all that, and that's why I'm not, like, trying super hard, and people are saying, like, oh, you should, like, take a break from YouTube and work on these other sites. I understand that, I can go through these sites and I can grow stuff, and I can do whatever. But, you know, right now I just kind of like where I'm going. Like, obviously, like, you know, I'd like to have more views, like to have more subs, like, not in like the way like, oh, I need to have this many subs because then I can be better than this person, like to show off, like, but like to get more kind of a community going and kind of get more people I can like entertain and I can talk to and have more of a group of people. Like, I understand, like, not like this, like, not like the what's the word, like the greedy kind of I don't know, I can't remember the word, like the kind of show off aspect, like, oh, like, here I have this many subs, I get this many views for video, what do you get? Like, just kind of for the fact to kind of build a community, help other people out, well, they help me, and then, you know, all work together and just have fun. Basically, I started YouTube for having fun, and I'm trying to kind of keep that aspect, but a lot of times it's not just people commenting, it's just for myself too. I just, like, a lot of times I think, oh, I need to do this because I need to grow my channel. Like, if I don't act like this, or I don't do this, like, everyone's gonna be like, oh, this is boring, oh, this is terrible or something, or like, oh, this is like I'm not gonna watch this. Like, I'm not saying I'm into making the videos boring. I'm trying, like, even right now, I'm trying to make my videos better. I'm always trying to make my videos better. Like, I'm trying to make my videos more exciting, like, as they are. Like, I think they're not terrible. They can be improved 100% of the way. I know that 100% they can be improved, but I think I need to progress slowly instead of trying to throw myself in 100 different directions all at once, because that's what everyone's telling me to do. Not everyone, but, like, some people. And not that I'm disregarding your advice, I'm doing what I can do, and I am, like, moving towards these things, but I want to kind of take it so I'm not going in 100 different directions, trying to connect back to one main thing. I just want to try and, like, kind of start off one direction, kind of get good in that area, then branch off other directions, and go up, branch off more, and just kind of, like, slowly kind of take my time, not go like, okay, well, up, and go everywhere, and just shoot off in 100 different directions, just really quick, and, like, managing all this. I want to be able to take my time and be able to manage and stay on top of everything. And these vlogs usually really help me out when I'm kind of, like, stressed with these kind of things, is that a lot of times, like, when I think, like, once again, I don't really care how many views or how many subscribers I necessarily have. That feeling went away a long time ago. I did, like, obviously when I first started, I'm like, oh my, like, at first when I first started, I didn't really, like, care that much. And after I started getting people subscribing and people viewing, I'm like, oh, now I care. And then I started, like, caring. I'm like, oh, I gotta get more subs, gotta get more views. That led me down a dark path. And then, like, when I finally got off that and I realized, oh, that was wrong. I like, not, like, necessarily, like, complete, like, not, basically, once I realized that I was off track and I kind of went, like, now, like, I started YouTube off as having fun, and then I went into, like, the thing, like, oh, it's all about the subscribers and views, I need to grow. Like, then I realized that's not what I should be doing this for, because, like, for people, how people always say as a tip, like, don't, like, do it for fun, do it because you have fun. That is very true, because if you try and go down the path of, like, oh, I need subscribers, I need views, I need money, you're just gonna kind of go, like, oh, you're not gonna be able to find any motivation or any fun in trying to do this. It's just gonna be like, oh, I have to do this again every day, gotta waste my life doing this. That's basically what it becomes, is you're like, oh, there goes another hour of my life. It's just, you want to have fun with it and want to do what you do. And I realize people are trying to help. I'm not saying don't comment that. I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna comment saying, like, your channel's dying or I'm doing bad or something, just give me some tips in the same comment to let me know, like, what I can do. I may or may not take that into my stride of what I'm doing, but right now I'm working on making my commentary more interesting, rather than making, like, trying to, like, make the video and then make up for all the boringness by editing it in. I'm trying to, like, make it interesting from just the commentary, and then just a little bit of editing to add on to it. So take, like, have, like, my video, you know, that's pretty good, that's an 8 out of 10, we'll then add a little bit of editing, make it 9 out of 10, not saying, just, like, for example, not rating my videos or anything, but to try and do that and make my videos better. Right now I'm just working on that commentary aspect, and I'm slowly going to work on each aspect and each thing as I go along. Man, basically, yeah, I don't personally think, like, not for the, like, I'm not going to title the video this, but I don't think my channel is dying, because I did bring that up, that question. I don't think it's necessarily dying. I just think that, like I said in my, with the video in the title, like, I got kind of lazy, so I need to kind of get back into my motivational stride, and I need to put more work, and I need to be more excited and, like, in the videos and make it more interesting for people to watch. And then I think I have more of a chance of growing and getting more views if I can get myself back, like, get myself into making it more exciting. Like, there are some videos that, like, you could watch, and I feel like, personally, from my perspective, that I put a lot of energy into them and made them pretty well. But there are other videos where it's, like, completely opposite, because I have some videos on this channel where it's like, yeah, like, let's go, ooh, like, this game, blah, 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 and then some videos where it's like, okay, so, we gotta run over here, and, okay, we did it, we got rid of that zombie, or we killed this guy, we did it. Whew, that one was an easy one. And I'm not trying to do that to, like, mock my, like, way old videos that are from, like, 2014 and stuff, but, like, literally some videos even now, they're usually more in depth than that, because that's usually my, like, 2014 and, like, 2015, like, the first half of 2015, and before that point was kind of that. And then, you know, there are still those kind of videos, though, where it's kind of dull, where it's like, oh, like, I feel like I should try and get more energy into my videos, no matter, like, if I'm completely, like, sad, or completely, like, whatever it is, however I'm feeling. Like, I should try and keep the videos interesting. Like, oh, if I'm tired, still try and make the videos as interesting as possible, not to, like, put on, like, a fake mask, as in, like, to make my videos look like I'm playing a character, but to make it so it's not just, like, it doesn't become like, oh, if I was depressed, like, oh, hey guys, because not like, you don't want to see a depressed person every single video. Like, not saying, like, once again, putting on a character, but, like, I can show you that, like, maybe I'm sad, or maybe I'm happy, or whatever, in a vlog, or in some episodes, but I don't want to try and portray it across every single thing. I want to try and make it interesting for you guys, and interesting for myself to even look back on. Because one thing I always think about my YouTube videos, like, if I like, sometimes I upload videos, like, to be kind of funny and see what other people think. Like, some videos I completely go, like, oh my gosh, why did I do this video? Oh, I need to delete it, but I'm gonna upload it anyways. And, like, those videos, like, most of those videos that, like, I think are really cringy, or I think are really bad, I delete, or some I just upload anyways. And a lot of times I regret, like, the videos that I don't try super hard in, and I just upload them because I need, like, saying, like, oh, I need to upload them, and I just upload a video. I just feel like I work as hard as I can to make the content, and obviously some days there are exceptions where maybe I don't work as hard to make content, and some days where I may take shortcuts or something, thinking, oh, yep, this will just be just as good, but I took the shortcut and it, you know, took it down. I'm trying to get, once again, the quality and, like, everything up, so then the videos that because some of the videos that I did started off this year, and when I started doing the every other day schedule, I thought some of those videos, like, in terms of my other videos, like, in terms of my YouTube experience, nobody else's, not like saying, comparing with anybody else's, like, videos or anything, just my videos in general. I think those are some of my, like, great videos, and I feel like if I can kind of get that aspect, where I can get more excited and do the better editing in, you know, daily uploads, then my content can improve just in general. Sorry, I just went on, like, a long rant. Why did I say? That's not the word tangent. Like, I mean something like a tangent, or, like, rambling on, or, like, talking forever, basically, about this. And basically, it's brought me all sorts of places. And the only reason I'm talking about this is basically, you know, people, like, there was a comment, not to pick you out, but, like, not for that. But then also to just for other reasons, maybe not like seeing on YouTube, or just how looking at my own videos, thinking like, kind of like comparing, like, not comparing to other YouTubers, but comparing to myself, because obviously, as people said, like, oh, your channel's dying, oh, you're getting less views, why are you getting less views than before? Like, before when I got, there was the point where I got almost 100 views a video, or more, or less, like, kind of in that, more or less, that area, and that wasn't a very long period. That was, like, maybe about 2.5 months, or more or less. I don't know, I'm not gonna go look it up, but, you know, I keep looking back and I go like, oh, like, you know, like, I did, like, decently well during that period. Like, what did I do? What did I do that made, like, some people want to watch, and some people, so many comments and stuff? What did I do? Oh, well, let me try that again, and, like, trying certain things again, trying to, like, copy that style has not necessarily worked in some videos where I've tried to, like, I did this in this video and that got a lot of views, so let me try that again, and it hasn't worked. So I'm trying to, like, try and find what kind of works for, like, something that I feel comfortable with, and trying to push myself outside my comfort zone as well, but what other people like as well. I'm trying to do kind of a mix between the two, because you're, like, people say, like, whatever, play these games, do this, do that, like, like, once again, there aren't hundreds of comments or something saying this, because obviously I don't get hundreds of comments every video. I'm not that special, but when there are those comments, when people comment that, it's just, I try my best to play games and stuff and enjoy, and I realize, like, you know, make new content, play new games. I try to do the best I can with games that look interesting, but I just play the games that I enjoy and play the games that I have fun with, and just make the content I enjoy, and that's basically all I'm doing. And yeah, I'm gonna stop now, because I'm just gonna pour this all out, just because, like, for me, some of these videos are almost like talking to, almost like how some people go to, like, therapists. It's almost like talking like that, but not, like, as completely personal, I guess. And I don't know, but it's kind of like going like, okay, I'm stressed, I need to just kind of say it out loud, and I just kind of say it, and it's like, okay, whew, calm down, don't worry about it, you're doing fine. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you people who watch these long vlogs and watch all the way to, like, this very point where I'm at, like, the very end of the videos. You guys are the people who, like, truly actually are, like, special to me, and like the content. Maybe not necessarily like the content, but decided to watch a video, and that means a lot to me, that you guys, like, especially these vlogs where it's just kind of me talking about, like, random stuff or just whatever, and they're not super interesting. Like a game, I could, like, whatever, bounce around at a game or yell at a game or something like that, and that could be more interesting than this, or whatever I want to do with the game, because you don't have to necessarily look at me, you can look at the content that's on the screen, and you can do that to make, like, pull away from, like, to find something else to look at, not necessarily me, and maybe find some more interesting just in the commentary. And I'm just glad that some people are just come and, you know, watch these videos. So thank you so much to you people. But if you did like this video, be sure to leave a like. It means a lot when you guys do like the videos. But on the other side, you know, if you guys dislike the video, or you don't like the video, you can feel free to leave a dislike, whatever you want to do. But, you know, if you're gonna leave a dislike, just let me know why you left a dislike. Like, oh, blah blah blah, this was bad, oh, I didn't like this. Just let me know, because then, like I said, like, some of the comments saying like, oh, your channel's dying, or oh, play this game, play that game, do this, do that, to make your YouTube get more views, or do this, blah blah blah. Like, if you kind of, like, almost like those kind of give me tips, I'll look at those and I'll go, this is a good idea, or this is a bad idea, and I'll work on that. But anyways, if you're new around here, be sure to subscribe, do something, click that, I don't know. Hope you choose to join the nation. The Wither Nation will catch you guys on the flip side. See you later.